Hello there, welcome to Virtual Events managed by CrowdComs. I'm Alex, a member of the production team. I or one of my colleagues will be handling the live streaming side of your virtual event. It's our job to translate your vision onto the screens of your delegates. Virtual events have come a long way since the online gold rush of the pandemic, and post-COVID, virtual events are still a just as important medium as they ever were. But now, with years of experience, they are even more versatile. Here at CrowdComs, we use a range of software to make your virtual event happen. Today, I'm going to run through a few of these with you and demonstrate how we make the magic happen. Enjoy your look behind the curtain. So this is OBS Open Broadcaster Software, the basis through which all our virtual events are created. This is an open source piece of software used for video recording and live streaming. Much of the material you're seeing right now, in fact, has been recorded using it. Because it's open source, we can change it to suit our purposes exactly the way we need it to. OBS on my machine is jam-packed with useful plugins coded to make my live streams as high production value as possible. OBS is the control panel for our live streaming. From here, we broadcast your event to our platform. On screen here, we have a typical version of one of our scene collections. Now, it may look a little busy, but it's all serving an especially important purpose. And CrowdComm stream technicians know these scene collections like the back of our hands. Let's go from the beginning of a scene collection. We'll start with something simple, a single speaker scene. You can see here that we have a background, a speaker, and an audio capture so the audience can hear what's going on. Fundamentally, this is the starting point for every scene of your virtual event. A speaker or speakers on screen and graphics behind them. On the left-hand side of the screen are our scenes. We can transfer between them like so. As you may have noticed, contained within each scene are a list of sources. With these, we can link up a variety of assets to each scene. Let's make things a little bit more complicated, but we'll begin from that basic scene concept. So here I have a placeholder image of an event speaker nestled atop a background. Also within that scene, I've made sure to nest the audio capture so the audience can hear. Let's imagine they're the moderator or keynote speaker here. They're in the middle of the screen speaking directly to the audience. But what if we want more than one person on screen? Here's what it would look like with 2 speakers and 3 and 4. We can even do a panel session with up to 9 presenters on screen all at once, which looks something like this. And once again, that audio capture asset has been nested in each of them, alongside other nested asset scenes like the background graphic. Now, we do have the capability to make all these movements much more attractive. We've got a variety of transitions for every part of your live stream. At the beginning of the stream, we'll typically have an introduction screen with some music playing. This is so that we can start well before the session is due to begin and do stream stability testing and give any early birds a sign that the stream is about to begin. From this intro scene, we'll count you down and cut you across to the live feed on 1. But once we're going, we don't like to rely on harsh cuts. Instead, we use the move transition, and that looks a little something like this. We can move from 1 to 2 and beyond. We even use this to bring on other assets other than your event's presenters. You've already seen some of the other transitions that we use in live streams. These are stingers, and I'll play one for you now. We play these little videos at the start and finish of a live stream, and we have a variety of templates of these, or we can use one that you provide. For another layer of polish, we also have lower thirds. These are a helpful addition to your event as it allows a speaker to be introduced with a little bit more fanfare. The lower third is a fantastic way to support their introduction by having their name, job title, and organization appear below them, like you'd see in an interview on the news, for example. Let's see one for me on screen now. Okay. One thing a virtual presentation isn't complete without are slides. So here you see a presentation being moved in alongside one presenter or 2 or more, but how do we control your slides? This brings us into the elephant in the Zoom. Zoom is our green room. From here, we grab your camera feeds and your slides. In Zoom, we're your host, so we're in complete control. Using OBS in conjunction with Zoom means we add a lot more polish to what you can achieve with Zoom alone. We take audio and video from Zoom, and we can send audio and video right back. In Zoom, your speakers can see a live feed of the stream, and we can speak to them like a voice in an earpiece when, inevitably, someone forgets to unmute themselves. Zoom is where we take the feed for a shared screen as well, but we've got it down to a science, so hopefully you'll never have to hear the dreaded phrase, "Now let me just share my screen." And using Zoom, we can share control of slides, so we don't have another callback to the pandemic era. Next slide, please. As a stream tech, my life isn't all just being sat in a dark room managing online events from home or the office. Sometimes I get to go on site and run hybrid events and sit in a dark room there as well. Hybrid events are a great way to make your on-site event accessible for everyone by live streaming it. I hope you found this video helpful, and I very much enjoyed being your guide through the CrowdComms way of managing virtual events. I know that we all love doing events in person, but sometimes it's simply not possible for everyone to attend. One of the lessons of COVID surely has to be that events can have both a successful physical and a successful online presence. And with the CrowdComs stream team, that online presence is in excellent hands. Thanks for watching.